I feel that somebody has decided to jump, not even walk, jump out of their comfort zone to speak to you, to be with you, to see if there's something more. This is definitely new energy. So either a relationship, let me put it this way. It's either a person that you could have been in a relationship with a very long time ago, to the point now where the two of you are so, not even changed, but evolved, if you will, that it's like being with a new person. Or genuinely the energy of a whole new beginning. However this resonates for you, because they're a collective. It's positive. It's informative. And this person does have something to add to your life. You stated in love, I meet what I am deserving of. I meet a person that loves me the way I love myself. You see, manifestation, it's not about attracting what you want. You attract what you are. If you're in a state of not knowing yourself, if you're trying to throw yourself into love when you don't know yourself, you're going to attract in a person of the same frequency, if you will. Being in a state of loving yourself and doing things because you know you're deserving of success, of happiness, of value, etc. You are attracting in the frequency of somebody who matches that. Whoever this is, they see you have been able to bring your dreams into this 3D existence. They feel that your words, this person's like a kind of like a poet or something. That's shit. Did I forget it? That's how much it took me. 1 second. Okay, your words, your voice is like candy, and your words are like magic. Wow. I'm telling you, this person's very attracted to your ability to balance. Like you're somebody that is very flexible with your abilities, your personality, and etc. A flexible personality means you are always able to be yourself, but you don't conform only to one way. You don't make people feel like they have to be one way with you. You see how to connect to individuals while still holding your authenticity. You know how to make everybody feel and know they are seen. Not only by you, like a domino effect of everything else. Because this is your sentientness. It starts with you. One thing they're very attracted to about you is they see that you're this very independent source, but you have the ability to work with a team. You're not just a team person or just a lone survivor. You are both. You're a leader. A leader is somebody who walks at the back of the pack, actually, and watches over everybody else. You are that person. They see that you sell away from negative influence, and what that means, they can see that you see off in the horizon the truth. You can tell red flags, and you don't let the amount of wanting to believe that everybody has pure intentions, the want of believing that, cloud the reality that no, not everybody has the best intentions. You can definitely live in a positive state, a positive vibration, promoting authenticity while still acknowledging a lot of people don't have pure intentions. So you also are a person that notices those things, but you wait until you're asked for certain dynamics. You're not going to just start pointing fingers at things. You very much know when it's time to say, when it's time to go, or when it's time to hold something to yourself. This person watches you from afar. They watch the way you treat others. See, that's the biggest thing. That's what I really like about this person. Being in their head, it's not about... don't get me wrong. They very much like the way you look. They very much like the way you walk. Remember that the way you talk, everything. But that is not like what the center focus of their energy is when I'm in their mind with you. It's like about your... It's about like your eyes. It's your influence. It's your vision. It's the way your mind thinks. It's the way you treat people. It's your hopes. It's your inspiration. It's you. It's not about the body, because the body's a vessel. This is a meat suit, if you will. And what I mean by that is genuinely like our consciousness. That is what continues forward. This is a momentary thing. And it is part of you, but it's not all of you. What else do they have for you right now? Something you need to know about them. They've definitely in recent moments had to overcome believing, this is an interesting energy, the strength in themselves to be themselves paired with the unempathetic people of the old beginnings. They've gone through a lot. They've had to pull themselves out of the tire. They've had to change their own tires on the road. Now I see them on a road, literally like almost stranded, changing a tire. Sometimes the way I receive my downloads is by either visions or, in a sense, a explanation through a perception vision, not something that I can tell when it's actually a vision, like I'm seeing something that's going to happen, seeing something that has happened, versus just they need me to see something this way to interpret the message. And what I see right now is somebody who had to get up in their car, drive fast, not really even prepared to go forward, but had to, and they've had to stop and change out their own tires and proceed forward, just believing spirit will always have the next move ready. They've definitely had to, this person's had to live a lot of their life in this deep sense of independency. Absolutely, to the point where they got very used to hey, this is how it is. I'm okay with being alone, or I'm okay with never getting really close to a person, and then you come along. And you're like, sunflowers are a big sign between you and this connection. You come along and you embrace this brightness, this willpower, this go-getter attitude, this ability to smile, like genuinely make them fucking smile. They're hungry for more of you. Wow. They've been looking for the right time to present something. What do they want to present? Well, what they are wanting to present, they're still a little afraid that you won't reciprocate. I think in the past, you could have... This is interesting energy. I feel like there's a sense of in the past you could have turned them down. Or things just couldn't you've tried before and things couldn't go forward. And neither of you, it was like an unspoken thing, neither of you ended it. But it really destroyed them when you stopped talking, is what I'm hearing. They are battling, making sure that they don't put you on a pedestal with the way they feel about you. And this is crazy because they don't do this with people. They feel a little trapped, like they don't know if letting you know how much they want to bring you harmony will make you run away again. This person holds a lot of responsibility for things that were never really their fault to begin with. This is very interesting because I don't even think you're registering that this person thought you ran away from them. I think that you got consumed with life. Wow. This connection is worth the emotional investment. Here's the thing though. They are going to state that they are tired of being wounded. Not necessarily by you, but that slow and steady wins the race for you, but for them, they're going to... It's not that they're going to want you to go faster, but you have to understand, whoever this is, they feel like they've been waiting for this way longer than you have. So while you're going to want to go slow and steady wins the race, they're feeling like they've been doing that. Been waiting. Slow and steady wins the race with you. So there has to be not a sense of forcing yourself to rush into something. Not at all. But open communication is something that would be really important. A lot of times people, if they just did a little more open communication, that slow and steady wins the race would actually be able to form or organically. It's about making sure we don't hype people up and then ghost them for days and weeks on end if that's not the dynamic you two have. If you've already established some form of deeper connection that hurts people, no matter if you're the masculine or the feminine, it just does. And sometimes we've been trained to believe that that's just normal. And hey, every relationship, every dynamic's different. But long story short, with this person, that they want to go forward with you. They want to take your pace. But communication that you're not going anywhere. And this collective text resonates about what exactly that would mean for you. I'm not going anywhere, either meaning, hey, we've been friends for a long time, and I do like you more than that. I'm not gonna, just because we've decided that we have feelings for each other and we're actually gonna admit it, doesn't mean I'm now gonna ghost you. Well, there'll be times I absolutely am still figuring this whole thing out, switching you from being this to that, yeah. But I'm not going anywhere. Or it could be the energy intensity of, hey, we've been talking for a few months. And then, life got the best of me. And it wasn't a forced ending. I just didn't think my leaving needed an explanation. I didn't know you cared that way. I thought I was just somebody you were talking to. In reality, you meant so much more to them. They were just playing it cool. So now that you came back, yes, I do feel something more. And if I need my alone time, or I feel that this energy can be getting too intense for me. Instead of just ghosting, I am going to verbalize it and talk, because if we start now with open communication before there's commitment, and we really can work on that and understand that dynamic and do slow and steady wins the race, we are setting ourselves up for success together. No matter how this reading resonates for you, this connection is ready to roll. All you simply have to do is that. You don't have to or anything like that. You just have to. And this is going to roll. Slow and steady does win the race. But the key out of this reading is to remember you can still have open communication while taking a steady pace. That's what I got for y'all today. And we're going to talk about Patreon. Over on Patreon at Uncle Bronze, I give away 2 video chat readings every single month. At tier 3 through tier 7 are eligible for that. There's 7 tiers overall. Tier 3 starts at $15 a month, and then it goes up for there. By giving $15 a month, you have a chance 2 times every single month to receive an hour-long video chat tarot reading with yours truly. One topic of your choosing. Tier level 1 and up all receive 2 extra videos every single week, which I call the energy forecasts. It's the divine masculine and divine feminine energy that's going to be presented to you the next coming up week, but also what you're giving the next upcoming week. It helps prepare you for, instead of the weather, the literal energy moving around you. That's what I got for y'all today. Thank you for being here. Thank you for doing your part in raising not only this society, raising the vibration of this existence, because all together we're making domino effects. I'll see you when I see you. Let's get it.